Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. I am in the kitchen again, but I'm just going to talk just a little bit today about canning. And I canned chow chow pickle last weekend. Today is Friday, July 7th, and but during the week I had a subscriber to ask me about canning, like the supplies and materials and things that you would need to do your canning sessions. And I just wanted to do a video to just kind of give you some information on it. Now, I am not a professional canner. Like, I have not been doing this a lot, not long at all. I started canning in 2020. My mother and my aunts, everyone in my family canned. But when they were doing it, I wasn't into it. And so I didn't learn from them. I learned from YouTube. And it was a lot of them. Miss Marie over at Homestead Heart, I learned a lot from her. And it's just several different folks on YouTube back then. Okay, so when I started canning, you couldn't find canners, you couldn't find jars, you couldn't find the tools, you couldn't find anything. And so Homestead Heart, she was at Walmart, and hey y'all, I'm live. My Walmart has them. If you're in the area, or if you want me to get you some, let me know. I'll ship it to you. I mean, she was doing it. She was doing a great thing, but you couldn't find supplies or anything at that time. And so I was online. I was ordering all I could. I could not find a canner. So what I pulled out of the cabinet was my own stock pot. That's all a water bath canner is a big stock pot. The ones that you buy, they have a rack in it, and you just can raise it up and lower it, you know. But I pulled this big pot out the cabinet, and I said, well, I'll start using that. At that time, I learned that you cannot sit your jars directly into the pot. You can't, like, if this is sitting on a hot eye or a flame, you can't sit the jar just down in there on the bare bottom on a hot eye. You can't do that, because the jar may get too hot and it may explode. So I needed a rack. I ordered a rack, and it was too big for this pot. So then I got online again, and I looked, and I found these plates here on Amazon, and they have these little legs, and you can, put legs all around it and stand it up in here. Well, that's what I've been using. That's what I've done. But over time, I have realized I would just lay these down in the pot. Just scatter them around all in there. And just lay this on top of those. And then my jars sit on top of this. And it won't be, on the bare bottom of the pot. So I said, okay, now I got my pot. I got my little rack. And so that's what I'm gonna use for water bath canning. So I have this little shoebox, plastic shoebox. That's what this is. And I keep my materials and things in it. Couldn't find these. You can get these in a kit. You pay and you get a kit of this. And I think these two was in it. And so what this is for you to be able to lift your jars. Like, I guess you saw me in the video. You can lift a jar, you know, raise and put it in and out of the hot water and all like that. You don't have to touch the hot jars with your bare hand. This is the jar lifter. This is the debubbler. You use this end to debubble your jars. When you get them all filled, then there's air pockets, and so you can, you know, get the air pockets out of the jars and potentially be able to add more content to your jar. You just poke around in there and get all the air pockets out. This end is to measure your head space on your jars, like, you know, however much head space you need to leave from that point to the rim of the jar. That's how you measure that. These have magnets there at the end, and so if you got your lids and warm water, this will, you can get it out of the water and put it on your jars. And that's how you do that. And so you also will need a funnel. Before I go there, this comes in a pack, like it's a kit. You can get these all three together, and it's several different brands out there, several different ones you can get, but I have this one. I got a red one, and I just got this for debubbling, because before I could get this kit, back in 2020, you couldn't find the kits, so you just had to buy pieces and whatever would work, and that's what I did. So yeah, that you need that for canning. Need you some funnels. I just got these. I think I got these from Walmart. It's either Walmart or Amazon, but it's just funnels. Sometimes you get those kits with those jar lifters and stuff. They may have a funnel that comes with that kit too. So, but you need funnels. This is 2 different sizes, stainless steel. And so I just keep all that together in my little shoebox here, and I always keep it stored away with my jars and everything. And we also use these mats. I think we got these from the Dollar Tree, and these are padded, so whenever you take the jars out of the hot water from the water bath process is ended, you can take the jars out and sit them on these, and you know, it works out good. Yeah, it's just dish drying mats is all they are, but they're padded and soft and everything. So I have a pressure canner, a Presto one, but I don't use it. I haven't tried to pressure can yet. I always do water bath. Your acidic stuff, you water bath can that stuff, like jellies, jams, so like tomato sauce, anything acidic, you should water bath can that product. And then everything else, like meats, I guess, like salty stuff, anything that's not acidic, then you pressure can that. Now I hadn't got brave enough for pressure canning yet, so I haven't done that. But I don't know if there is anything else. I have kind of just went over everything, but I think supplies and everything is a little more available now here in 2023. Like I said, in 2020, you just had to get stuff best way you could. And so, because that's when I started canning, and that's when I started gardening, and watching YouTube, learning so much about gardening. And then it got to be canning season, like now in July and August of 2020, all of the YouTubers that I was watching at that time, they were starting to do their canning. They were starting to preserve their foods, and I thought, I need to start preserving my food too. And so I started canning, and I just the best way I could. My coworker that gives me eggs now, she has been canning for years, and I think she had a mother-in-law. Someone had passed away in her family, and so they had done a lot of canning, and they were clearing out their house, and they had jars and jars and jars of food that they had to just empty them, and because the food was so old, like they didn't need it anymore. And she brought me 24 jars, and so all I had to do was find me some lids and seals, lids and rings. So this is a lid, this is a ring, and I had to find these, and I did, and I think that's when I figured out how to can the chow chow pickle, and even like the ball canning books, recipe books and all that. You couldn't find that. You couldn't find that stuff. Not in 2020, you could not. And that's why I ended up with my little canner book. And but yeah, so that's just my story on canning, and I just wanted to share with you all what I know about it. And as I learn more, I will share with you more. But if you're having more questions, you can ask me, and I'll research it and I'll get you an answer. So, but I'm gonna end the video now. If you all like my content, please leave me a thumbs up. Share the video and come back and see me. Subscribe, and be sure you click the notification bell so you know when my videos upload. And so you all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.